Good morning, I am Richa Sai and I am providing a sample of 10 minutes lecture for CBSE class 10's political science subject, and I am opting for democracy and diversity chapter, which is chapter 3 of CBSE NCERT book political science. So first of all, the name of the chapter is democracy and diversity. So first of all, the point that I would like to highlight in this lecture is why we are going with this lecture, why we are looking in a topic like democracy and diversity. What is democracy and what is diversity? So as far as I know, and considering the syllabus and curriculum, the students are very much aware of the fact what is democracy, but still I am giving a short flashback over the same. So democracy is basically, quoting the words of Abraham Lincoln, it is a government of the people, for the people and by the people. So that suggests this is a form of system of government whereby people choose leaders for themselves, among themselves, from the people among themselves, and let them judge perform the political functions on their part, on their behalf. Now coming to the fact why we are here study democracy with diversity. So the first and foremost thing that we should particularly know is, ideally it was expected that democracy form of government, as a form of government, democracy is only suitable for a nation which is homogeneous, that is there is a similarity between the communities, the people living there, that is there is some common ground that they are living with, like they are belonging from same religion, they are belonging from same community, and they are having same ethical moral values. But the fact is, democracy has been a successful example of form of government, kind of system to run the government, the country, for many other nations which are highly diversified in nature, which are heterogeneous in nature, like India. India has been implementing this democratic form of government from quite a long time, and has been successful for quite a scale, because India is a diversified nation. We are having the most of the people of different religion, community, caste, race, places and birth. So we can assume the fact that the ideal thought of democracy being a suitable form of government only for homogeneous nation is not that much correct here. So now coming to the word diversity, what do we understand from the word diversity? So first of all, I would like you to know that diversity is basically a term which suggests that there's a distinction, there's a difference. Now this difference can be on the terms, on the grounds of many things like place, birth, religion, caste, creed, and many other such factors are responsible, which ultimately bring us to the conclusion that we are different, we are having a diversified nation, we are having a diversified society. So now coming to the thing, what is diversity? And now I would like you to know that we can roughly divide diversity, that's just a roughly division, just to understand, on the basis of two things. That the first thing is diversity on the basis of birth, that is something which is inherent and we cannot help it with, like our being our gender, whether we are male or female, short or tall, or in which caste we have born, in which community we have, this is something we have in default, and this is diversity we are having with our birth by default. Then there are second category of diversity where there are differences which are the choices we made. For example, the profession you choose, one is teacher, one another is a corporate person, corporate professional. So there are choices we are making on the basis of our own area of interest, like which type of profession we choose, which type of sports we like. So there are people who form a golf club, now this is another group, they are forming a different group, and this group share a common interest that they are very much passionate about playing golf, but they can have different interest on another subjects, on another perspectives, on another things, but for now they have a common perspective, common interest, which is playing golf. So there are diversities, or which is ultimately the result of social differences. So these social differences are either can be a product of you being born that way, in that family, in that culture, or it's your own choice, independent choice, that you ultimately bring into your life, into the society. So here we conclude that roughly there is social differences which are made out of our birth system, and then there are system differences which we have procured with our own choices. Now coming to the story that is provided in the book, which is quite an important event in America, in USA, leading to the birth of civil system, I mean civil rights movement in USA. So this is a story of a medal ceremony which was held in Mexico. It was Olympics medal ceremony held in Mexico in 1968, where there were three winners. The two of them were African American, that is, they were black. The name of them were Tommy Smith and John Carlos. They have won gold and bronze. Medals in the ceremony, and when they were getting that medals, the distribution ceremony, they were wearing a black gloves on their and raising their fist like this suggested that they are symbolizing their being black power. That is, they are black and they are facing discrimination in America, and they wanted this platform, this medal ceremony platform of Olympics, to be the place where they can deprecate the fact that discrimination has been a part and parcel of America, and these black people who are African Americans are facing the same. So this actually led to the birth of civil rights movement in America, which is obviously still a long way to go, because we still have cases. Recently there was a case which suggested that the American cops strangled a person, succumbed a person to death with humilities and all. I mean, with the fact that they were not treating the person, even if he was offender, though treating the person with humanities. So this particular story suggests us that how much social differences, how much social changes and differences are part and parcel of our system. And in this particular chapter, we are going to study about democracy and diversity, which suggests that how much diversity have a role to play in democracy, how much diversity has affected democracy in different nations. Now coming to the fact that social differences. Now the word social difference, I am frequently using this term, so I would like you to know this term too. Social difference is basically a discrimination that has been done on the basis of anything like race, religion, caste, creed, your color complexion. Anything can be a reason that has led you to the social difference. So social difference is basically the act of discriminating the person on the basis of their race, religion, and other such factors. So there are basically two types of social differences. One is overlapping, and the other one is called as cross-cutting social difference. So as the name suggests, the first one is overlapping social difference, which suggests that one social difference is overlapping the other one. In this type of social difference, the one social difference becomes more relevant and more significant than other social differences. For example, if you don't get this from the definition, I'll give you an example to make you understand. So for example, you can take it with the fact that in India for quite a long time, Dalits were treated as not as inhuman. They were not treated as a piece of as a person, as a human being. So they are belonging to the same humanity, the same human beings community, but the social difference of they being the caste of carrying the caste of Dalit led them to discriminations, humiliating situations, and many such brutal situation. So this is termed as overlapping social difference, where one social difference overlaps the other and becomes more prior and more significant for the person. And then we have the another social difference. This is in this social difference, it is termed as cross-cutting social difference, because here what we get to know is one social difference is just intersecting the other one. That is, let me get into in simple words. That means the one social difference that the person have, like we are in a community and they are sharing a common interest, so there is some common grounds that they are together, but still apart from that they are having a social difference. There's difference of thoughts and other things which are actually dividing them, parting them into different communities. For example, we can take the example, very basic example, like there are many nations in which the whole community, the whole nation is basically in general Christian, but still there is a division, as there are two sects in Christians. One is Catholic and the other one is Protestants. So what they do is they are now get divided in Catholics and Protestants, and now they are, they are forming a two different sects, groups, which are having social differences among each other. So another example of such thing can be the Muslim communities, where there are two different sects. One is Shia and Sunni, and they are having two different versions of thoughts over the same. So this is the basic concept of social, democracy and diversity introduction. This is the basic, very basic concept which I am providing here, and I would like to make it further if I got selected. Thank you so much for this short 10 minutes lecture. Thank you.